Right now, parts of a major interstate are closed down due to multiple crashes this morning, what the State Patrol says likely caused them. And as COVID cases surge, there's a new weapon in the fight to treat the virus when a new antiviral pill could be available. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. We begin with several vehicle crashes closing off parts of Interstate 94 in Jackson, Trempealeau, and Eau Claire counties. Emergency agencies responded to a multi-vehicle crash about 5:45 this morning. There, they found a semi on fire in the median with two passenger vehicles underneath. Several other crashes and runoffs also occurred in the same area. Wisconsin State Patrol is blaming icy road conditions. They say more than 100 vehicles were involved. If you're headed through that area, police are asking you to find a different route. Amazingly, no injuries have been reported. The FDA announced today emergency use authorization of a second antiviral pill as COVID cases continue to surge. In the last 3 days, more than 671,000 new cases have been reported in the U.S. as the Omicron variant continues its rapid spread. Michael George reports.
The FDA has authorized a second COVID-19 pill, a Merck drug for high-risk adults who test positive to take it home when no other options are available. It comes a day after the agency granted emergency use authorization for Pfizer's more effective antiviral pill. The FDA found Paxlovid significantly reduced the risk of hospitalization for those at risk of serious illness.
This is a very promising antiviral, and therefore we want to make sure that production is ramped up as quickly as possible.
The new treatments come as the Omicron variant continues to surge. Studies from overseas appear to show Omicron cases are less severe, but health experts say the country can't let its guard down.
If you're unvaccinated, don't think that it's going to be a milder version of this virus. You shouldn't assume that at all. It could be really dangerous to do that.
Some hospitals are already overwhelmed. The ICU in Michigan's Beaumont-Dearborn Hospital is at 98%. A team of military members has been sent to help.
It's really the unknown. We are in a perfect storm.
The New York City area is experiencing a record number of cases, and about 20 urgent care centers have temporarily closed due to staff shortages and burnout. As cases explode right before Christmas, the demand for at-home tests has skyrocketed.
I tried to buy some several days ago, and I went to several places. They're sold out everywhere.
And starting tomorrow, Universal Orlando will once again require face coverings for guests and team members indoors. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Well, parents with children under the age of 5 will have to keep waiting for a COVID-19 vaccine for their kids. Last week, vaccine maker Pfizer announced it was amending the clinical trial of its vaccine in children 6 months to 5 years old. The company says adding the 2 doses didn't trigger the same kind of immune response as it did in children 5 and up. They're now adding the 3rd dose to the trial. Pfizer says it plans on submitting data in the first part of 2022. Governor Tony Evers is ordering flags to be flown at half-staff today in honor of a Wisconsin Department of Military Affairs security officer. 49-year-old Chad P. Christensen of Baraboo died Saturday due to complications from COVID-19. He served at Volk Airfield National Guard Base. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your certified most accurate holiday forecast. It's almost here.
It almost is, Mark. And we were talking about that crash that we had in northern Wisconsin earlier. We're still taking a look at that as they continue to direct traffic off of the interstate. But also, you see those road conditions. They were in the blue. That means they're slippery. Meanwhile, here in Madison, that is not so much the case. Now, this is Doppler track as we've gone throughout the last 12 hours. You do see where we had that band of snow work its way on through. But in particular, I'm going to take a moment to focus on that area between essentially Osseo and Eau Claire. You saw the snow start to develop early on, but that ended as a period of freezing rain and sleet, and that's likely what contributed to some of those icy conditions. But now, that continues to move out of the state. That was a part of a warm front that has moved through, and now temperatures are on the increase. 37 in La Crosse, 40 in Boscobel and Milwaukee. Meanwhile, we do sit at 35 here in Madison, but it is 12:04, so we still have room for those temperatures to climb just a bit. In fact, we're expecting those highs into the upper 30s to right around 40 or so for your highs later on this afternoon. From there, we begin to talk about that weekend forecast, Mark. A lot of folks want to know if we're going to see any kind of snowflake activity on Christmas. I cannot wait to share those latest model trends with you.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Chris. Janesville police are investigating an armed robbery in the 4,000 block of Tisbury Drive. It happened just before 10 o'clock last night. A woman told police she was getting out of her car inside her garage when she was hit in the head several times. The person then took off with her vehicle. It was later found in Illinois. The woman was treated at a hospital with minor injuries. Police believe the suspect followed the woman and her husband home from a local business. An 18-year-old Monroe man is now facing charges for allegedly sending child pornography over Snapchat. A criminal complaint says Marcus Gordon sent 6 files containing child pornography and numerous other questionable files to another person through the app. Gordon is being held in the Greene County Jail until his court hearing, which deputies say will happen early next week. Authorities in Texas say a major industrial accident led to a huge fire at an ExxonMobil refinery early this morning. A sheriff tweeted that initial reports indicate some type of explosion occurred inside the plant. According to ExxonMobil, 4 people were injured in the fire. 3 of them were taken to the hospital by life flight, the 4th taken by ground ambulance. ExxonMobil says all other employees are accounted for, and those who were hospitalized are reportedly in stable condition. Dole Fresh Vegetables recalling salads processed at 2 of its facilities due to possible listeria contamination. Their Dole and private label salads with best buy dates between November 30th, 2021 and January 8th, 2022. The salads have product lot codes beginning with N or Y. A full list of products involved in the recall is on the FDA website. Tesla is being investigated for a feature in its cars that allows drivers to play video games while the car is moving. The game, which was intended to be played by the passenger, appears on the dashboard touchscreen. But regulators say nothing prevents the driver from playing the game while using autopilot. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is currently looking at 11 accidents involving Tesla's autopilot and self-driving features. 17 people were injured and 1 person died in those accidents. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
Weekly jobless claims remain near historic lows, and Americans say a top resolution for 2022 is to be smarter with finances. I'm Bradley Blackburn at the CBS Broadcast Center. I'll have those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
Celebrate the grand opening of Steinhoffel's newest furniture and mattress superstore now in Downers Grove. All of our stores are celebrating with 35% off the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses, plus amazing deals throughout the entire store. For over 87 years, Steinhoffel's has been helping our customers create the homes of their dreams. So visit any of our stores to join in the celebration and save big. Only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
Bye, Mom. Sometimes you just gotta do what's in your heart to put some joy out there. When the world needs a little bit of love, give it love. It's about caring for others and for those who care for others, because everyone should know, no matter who they are, just how much they matter. Be happy, be healthy, be kind. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual. Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pills and inferior technology that hurts and just masks your ED. Fix it for good. The best part, our ED treatment is non-invasive, painless, and you can get back to your natural functionability after just a few short in-office sessions. Call us today and mention this ad, and your initial consultation is free. We are Madison's trusted specialist and only national erectile dysfunction provider. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the chicken garlic pizza for just $12. Papa Murphy's.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Just 205,000 Americans applied for new unemployment benefits last week, a sign the labor market remains competitive across the country, even with the spread of the Omicron variant. The weekly jobless claims number remains near a 52-year low that was set earlier this month. 3 in 4 Americans say their New Year's resolution is to be smarter with their finances. A survey from Slick Deals found many are worried about rising inflation and intend to save more next year, putting away an average of $408 a month. That's up $80 compared to last year. Other plans include paying off debts, cutting unnecessary bills, and using coupons. The U.S. Navy is introducing new maternity uniforms for sailors who are expecting. They're part of a pilot program that starts early next year. The Navy will select 400 pregnant sailors from around the world who will be issued the clothing for free. If the maternity uniforms prove to be a success, more volunteers will be selected. And Americans are up for a little more flavor in 2022, according to a new survey. Roughly a third say they're ready to try lemongrass, hot honey, or tea berry flavored foods in the new year. Some of last year's top flavors were coffee, green tea, and citrus. But the classics endure. 76% said they'd eat healthier foods if only they tasted like chocolate. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Bradley Blackburn.
Bradley, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 225 points. The NASDAQ up 129. The S&P 500 up 32. Well, coming up on News 3 Now at noon, we'll share your latest ag numbers and how a group of furry friends are calming anxious travelers. Plus, Chris Reese has your latest holiday forecast after the break.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
I was doing some shopping and got a pop-up on my laptop. Computer had a virus. So I called the number on the page, and the guy on the phone wants to take control of my screen to sort it out. Then I remember a tip I got from the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Control my screen. This is a tech support scam. Thankfully, my order still went through.
Recognize fraud sooner so your money lives longer. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Belly pooch. Muffin top. Back fat. Sound familiar?
Stubborn fat is not your fault. We can help you here at Sonobello by permanently removing that stubborn body fat.
It's not just about inches lost, it's about changing people's lives and giving them the confidence they deserve to have.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist with board-certified surgeons who are dedicated to transforming lives with permanent fat removal in just one visit.
We're the leading experts because we are passionate about what we do. Wherever there's excess fat, we can remove it.
At Sonobello, we're here to help you reach your goals so that you can live your life to the fullest.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-740-3917 or go to sonobello.com.
Happy holidays from our Dwellings family to yours. Happy holidays!
We visited many holiday favorites so far this season. Tomorrow morning, we're taking a look back at some of our favorite moments in the 608. Plus, we'll take a look at your Christmas forecast. Could we see some snow on Christmas Day? See you at 4:30.
Last Friday, you helped make our tornado relief telethon a success. You donated over $75,000 to our neighbors to the south. From the bottom of my heart, the American Red Cross, and from all of us here at News 3 Now, we say thank you.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today, so here are your farm numbers. Therapy Dogs in Nevada is calming anxious flyers as they travel for the holidays. Ed Pierce has more on pause for passengers.
We're all a little stressed these days. Add to that the crowded terminals, TSA screening, standard pre-flight anxieties, worries about making connections, and, well, the holidays. And it's not hard to imagine that there's not a lot of smiles behind these masks. But with the sight of a dog, all that changes. The mood lightens. A pat on the head, a belly rub. It would be harder not to smile.
Sometimes it's stressful traveling, so seeing dogs here is just makes everybody feel good.
That's the simple idea behind the work of a volunteer organization called Pause for Passengers and their dogs.
They just bring some calmness to people if they're a little nervous flying. They miss their dogs, they can pet the dogs. You know, they just bring, warmth, love, and joy to all the people here.
And it works, but don't mistake this for public relations. The dogs are all certified therapy dogs, and their owners will tell you they do more than simply wait to be petted. They seem to sense who needs them the most.
See a child that's really crying and just having a fit, we'll try to go over, and that's what Brooke does. She'll go over there and she'll just sit there with that little kid and calm him down. The parents are always saying, thank you, thank you, thank you.
The real veteran of this crew is Amy, a serene but approachable poodle princess. She's been doing this since the beginning 8 years ago. But new or old, poodle, greyhound, miniature American shepherd, each has the ability to lighten the load of the weary, stressed-out traveler.
When those little vests go on, that's their job, and they know it, and they love coming here and just greeting people. So that's their job. That's what they love to do.
They're enjoying it too.
They love it.
That's great. Well, a professor in Japan has invented a lickable TV. It's called Taste the TV, and it uses a carousel of 10 flavors that spray the screen to create the taste of 20 particular foods. Once you choose a flavor, a transparent film with the liquid flavor droplets slide out on top of the screen. Its creator hopes it'll be another step towards creating a multi-sensory viewing experience. Chris Reese joining us with your full forecast. No licking the screen for this one.
Absolutely not. That is not I wouldn't do that. No, shut that down. I'll tell you what, though, we're watching that pattern as we continue to move forward, guys, and we are still looking at least a chance to see some snowflakes fall on Christmas Day. It's not a major snowstorm by any means, but we could see some festive flakes around here. This is the pattern ahead for tomorrow, Christmas Eve. We're going to see a lot of cloud cover, and the occasional shower will move through the picture, but it's not a washout either, so not too shabby. Now we get into 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. This is Christmas morning. A lot of folks are getting getting ready to wake up, or your kids are jumping on the bed trying to get you to wake up, here's what I'm expecting. We're going to see this area low pressure moving just to the south, which is actually a good track for snow systems in Wisconsin. It won't have a ton of moisture to work with, though. So 6 o'clock in the morning, the northern fringe of this system, that's where your snow is going to be possible. And it's mainly snow showers and flurries, but that'll move on through, and you see it starting to move in from the west. And throughout the morning, we will at least have that chance for some light snow showers for Christmas morning. There's another disturbance back to the west. That one will move through parts of the state Christmas afternoon and evening. So flurries are all going to be possible just to keep things festive, but I'm really not expecting much, if anything, when it comes to accumulation. Where that begins to change, though, Sunday night into Monday, perhaps another system starts to move our way, and this could create some travel issues, especially for parts of the upper Midwest, Madison, up towards the Twin Cities, up towards Green Bay. You've got to watch this system as we start to move towards the later part of the weekend. I want to show you model number 2, by the way. This does a better job of highlighting that shower chance that we're going to see for your Christmas Eve. But once again, although weaker, it still shows how the northern fringe of wherever that rain sets up could bring a little bit of snow into your Christmas morning before those flurries move in into the afternoon. That being said, in order for something to be a white Christmas, you need to get 1 inch of snow on the ground by Christmas morning. I'm going to give that a 10% chance. I just don't see that happening. Would I love to be 100% wrong on that? Absolutely. But I don't see that happening as of now. Here's Doppler track throughout the rest of this afternoon. The snow and ice from this morning is now moving out of the picture into parts of Michigan. We're going to stay dry as we go throughout the rest of today, but we are going to see that cloud cover throughout the rest of today as well. There it is, a gray sky. Temperatures are at 35 degrees. Our winds are out of the south. I say it all the time, when you have that southerly wind flow, that's a wind flow that really likes to warm you up, and that's why I'm expecting our temperatures to make it into the 40s today. However, with the wind blowing, yes, there's a wind chill down at 29 right now. 39 is your air temperature in Janesville. Same for Monroe. Platteville and Mineral Point have made it to the 40s, same with Boscobel. Elsewhere, we are generally still into the 30s. At this point, we're going to push things forward, though. This is tomorrow morning as your warmer air moves in. This shows some snow. It'll have to battle some drier air, though, so maybe you get a flurry in the morning, but for the most part, I expect most of us to be dry into the afternoon when we're warm enough for everything that falls to be liquid. Temperatures are going to be into the 40s. We'll start to cool down. Now we're at 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas, and watch how you start to see it developing, at least that chance for some Christmas morning snowflakes around here. This is a SAR out as that model goes. We will continue to watch that closely, but even more than that, when it comes to truly impacting travel, I'm watching Sunday and into Monday. Sunday night into Monday could bring a bigger system. We have another chance at a system on Tuesday, then another chance at a system on Thursday night into New Year's Eve. That would wrap up on New Year's Day. So lots of systems to track as we go through the next several of days. And the reality is, when you have this many systems to track, the models are going to show you some wild swings. There's a lot of energy coming through our atmosphere, Mark, and it's really difficult to try to fine-tune how every piece of energy is going to act. But any little change in how that piece of energy behaves really changes the weather that we experience here. So that's where I come in. I'm the expert. I'll continue to keep you guys up to date. We're your first Warn Weather team.
If you're traveling, keep an eye on things, that's
yes,
for sure.
Sir.
All right, Chris, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
You asked for it, and today we're dishing it up. I hope you're hungry. I know I am.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
How much money have you wasted trying to find the right shade of foundation to match your skin tone? You end up with so many unused bottles, yet you can't bear to throw them out. Now, there's Color of Beauty Self-Adjusting Foundation, which means you'll never search for the perfect shade again.
It's really difficult for me to find a good tone foundation. I usually purchase about 3 or 4 and sometimes mix them. Color Beauty is a game changer in finding the right foundation. You put it on your skin and it transforms into your own skin tone.
The Color Beauty foundation is so simple to put on. My skin looks great and it just looks awesome.
The key to the innovative Color Beauty formula is tiny color beads that release and blend to perfectly match your skin tone as you apply it. The foundation is white when it comes out of the bottle, but when I begin to apply it, it adjusts to blend perfectly with the color of my skin.
My biggest problem area is my cheeks right here. Color Beauty feels really light on my skin, and I can tell that it is pretty full coverage, so it looks like I don't have too much foundation on, but it is covering all my acne scars like I was saying before. I actually really love it.
It's weightless and it's full coverage, and also it literally just matches my skin as soon as I put it on. It's no work. I've never experienced a foundation like this.
Color Beauty only comes in 2 colors, light and medium. If you have fair skin or you burn easily, go with the light. If you have darker skin, go with the medium. Plus, with an SPF of 50, they're getting the highest level of sun protection in a lightweight formula. And best of all is Color Beauty's exclusive special. Order this holiday season and get 40% off. That means you'll get the color adjusting foundation, the skin smoothing primer, and the fan favorite lash enhancer for thicker, longer looking lashes at 40% off. Plus, get free shipping. Visit color40.com or call the number on your screen.
If a nurse is what you want to be, let Herzing University make it possible in lots of different ways. Whether you're planning to become a nurse for the first time or take your nursing career to the next level, Herzing offers learning options and a choice of nursing pathways, all with personal care and support. We'll even waive your enrollment fee. Be exactly the nurse you want to be.
I'm possible at Herzing. I'm possible at Herzing.
I'm possible at Herzing.
I'm possible at Herzing. Call or click today.
Every year we get lots of questions from folks who are looking for new ways to serve seafood throughout the holiday season or on Christmas Eve. It seems like more and more of you want to change things up a bit and to introduce a little variety into your menus. Well, the good news is today we're sharing a recipe that looks fancy, is crazy simple, and is so good you'll be tempted to lick the plate. We begin by whipping up a shortcut Newburgh sauce that's made by combining a can of cream of shrimp soup with some cream, a bit of sherry, and a little seafood seasoning. While this simmers, we pat some scallops dry with a paper towel and season them with salt and pepper. Now, these get seared in butter just for a few minutes on each side. You'll know they're done when the scallops easily release from the pan. After placing them on a platter, we add some breadcrumbs and chopped parsley into the same skillet just to let it brown. Come dinner time, drizzle the sauce over the scallops, sprinkle on the buttery breadcrumbs, and there you have it. A dish that's holiday special and is made start to finish in just minutes. To get the recipe for our seared scallops with Newburgh sauce, check out our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fancy schmancy way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. This is Dazzle. She's a 7-year-old, starts out shy, but once she warms up to you, she's very affectionate. Dazzle enjoys being petted and is looking for a quiet home, preferably without children. She needs a loving family who will help her work on her gaining confidence at her own pace. What a beautiful girl. Are you looking for a last-minute gift? The Dane County Humane Society's thrift store has you covered. They have new DCHS branded beanies and headbands, Bucky books, city tins, and much more. All purchases benefit local animals in need. For more information, visit giveshelter.org. And last week's pet, Ben the dog, is still available for adoption. Look at that face. If you're interested in adopting Dazzle or Ben or checking out all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. There you'll also find the Humane Society's holiday hours. They are closed on Christmas Day. And here's Chris with that Christmas forecast.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a flurry early for Christmas. That's really about the best chance for snow that we have. Otherwise, we're going to watch Sunday night into Monday closely. For your Christmas Eve, as you're out and about, things are going to be mild. Temperatures are going to be in the 40s with chances for rain.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for watching. Have a very Merry Christmas. We're off tomorrow. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Have a great afternoon.